Last time we gained a prediction of 52.5, but we don't know how good each individual variable is. So the intercept is just saying how much it would be if how much our sales would be if our price and income were 0. Obviously that's not that important. In reality, it connects or captures, I should say, any information which was not included. So if there's something like the price of a substitute or a price of a complement, that's not going to be caught in this regression. That actually shows up in the intercept. So we don't really worry about the intercept. Standard error in this course, we're not worrying about. If it was a stats course, that would be very important. T-stat. Let's merge these cells. We want the absolute value of the T-stat to be greater than 2. If we look here, the T-stat for intercept is not. As we said, we don't really care about that. For the price, it is, so that's going to be a significant variable. Income, it's far exceeds it, so it's a highly significant variable. Similarly, we merge and center that. The p-value uses the same criteria as significance of f. Let me widen that out just a little bit. Whoops. So in this case, this first p-value, 0.7, not good. But we don't care because it's the intercept. The price, 0.008. That's far less, that's less than 0.01, so it's highly significant. And the income, you have an E in there, so you know it's going to be highly significant. Next, let's merge these cells. The lower 95% and upper 95% must have the same sign. They merge a couple more cells. If you look up here for the intercept, negative and positive. No. Look here for price, negative and negative. That says that there's a 95% probability that the actual coefficient for price, which we have as negative 2.25, is between negative 3.9 and negative 0.60. That means there's clearly a negative relationship. That is good. You do not want 0 in there because that means there's a possibility there's no relationship. Similarly down here, they're both positive. So there's a positive relationship. That's good. If you have one where your p-value is, let's say, 0.06, 0 will be in the range, but it will be near the edge of the range. In which case you say it's probably significant or possibly significant. The other thing we need to do is look at the residual plots. This will come in more importance next week. So we take this down, and I'm going to cover up some just because we don't have room on the screen. Notice, for the most part, this is random. There's no pattern there. There is a slight variation increase, getting wider as the cone goes. That's not good, which we will learn in, I think it's in 2 weeks. But for the most part, that was a fairly decent distribution. Look at the distribution for income. clearly random, clearly up and down, no pattern, no cone shape. That's good. Look at the price. The predicted quantity and the actual quantities, they're pretty decent, not fantastic. We do the same thing with income. You get different results. These two would probably give you easier to read graphs if we had done the regression set up so it's in a particular order of income, and had drawn lines. But it's not bad.